Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Lisa from PosterMyWall, and this is Learn with PosterMyWall. Today, we have social media marketing expert Monica Farber back again. This week, you guys loved her last class on shooting high-quality videos with your phone. And today, she's going to share 10 creative online marketing ideas you can implement right now without breaking the bank. We all struggle to stand out online, right? So what should we post? Where should we post? And more important, what should our posts look like? Today, Monica is going to share 10 simple but highly effective online marketing approaches that you can apply right away. But first, let us know in the comments who is here, where you're from. And we would also like to know what social media platforms do you use and which ones are you experimenting with? I'm here, as is Monica, in Atlanta, Georgia, and Audrey is in the San Francisco Bay Area. So our goal for today is that you'll leave with ideas for online marketing tactics that you can start experimenting with right away. And if you stay till the end, we have some free bonus content. We have Monica's slide presentation and links to all of the templates that are shared in this class. A few reminders. If you have any questions for us, please put them in the comments. Audrey is monitoring the comments and she'll let us know. We'll ask your questions either as we go or at the end. And if we don't get back to you live today, we will get back to you within the next hour or so. The video will stay here on our Facebook page. So if you want to share it with somebody or come back later, it will be here waiting for you. And also, please do share this class with anyone that you think might benefit from the content. Audrey, do we have any shout outs or questions before we get started?
Oh, we sure do. We have Elio joining us from Venezuela, Corinne from the Bahamas.
Ooh.
We have Andre from Texas, Shelly from Northwest Ohio. We have Conrad, oh, nice, from Malta. We have a lot of people excited for this class today.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. All right, so Monica, go ahead and take over the screen and take it away.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Malta and the Bahamas. I'm so jealous. All right, let's get started. So online marketing. Online marketing provides us with many opportunities to market our business and expand our reach. They say don't judge a book by its cover, which is really nice and everything, but 100% ignored when it comes to advertising. What do I mean by this? Whenever you're on Instagram and you're scrolling, you see a photo and you immediately judge it. You're going to, whether it be the best bagel shop in town or mediocre bagels, if their post is on point and their photography is good and their graphics look professional, you're automatically going to want to do business with them. So let's explore 10 ways that you can successfully advertise your business online using custom branded graphics. Email marketing, social media, YouTube, Pinterest, all the things. And these principles can be applied when creating anything from digital to print. Once you get the hang of it, it really becomes so much fun. So here we're going to learn how to use it 10 different ways online. But once you start doing this, you'll be able to use these same techniques and create posters, flyers, even billboards. All right, so let's get started with number one, Instagram Reel covers. I'm going to start by telling you guys, I'm not going to talk about Instagram Reels in that, like what Reels are for, how to create Reels, best tips and tricks for how to create Reels that will go viral. But we have talked about that in the past. And I believe Lisa said that she has linked those past videos in the bonus content that you're going to receive if you stay till the end of this presentation. So Instagram Reel covers. So whenever you upload an Instagram Reel, it's a video. And what Instagram is going to do, it's a video that's 9:16, meaning it fills your entire frame of your phone. What Instagram is going to do is just save a quick still from that video. So imagine if you were to take a screenshot right now while I'm talking to you. It would not be very attractive. And when people are scrolling Instagram, they're not going to know that what I'm talking about right now is 10 creative online marketing ideas. They're just going to see a girl who's been frozen in time and they're going to keep scrolling. The viewer needs to know what the reel is about from that cover image. So once you upload your reel, Instagram's going to give you the option. Do you want to upload a cover image The chances of them reading the caption to understand what the reel's about is very unlikely. So you want to use something that tells them immediately what it is they're about to see. So I've created a template here. You can change the color, the text, the font, whatever it is that you want. If I were making a reel right now, I would make this say 10 creative marketing ideas or whatever it may be. And I would use that. That way, when people are scrolling Instagram, they see that and they're like, oh, I want to watch that. So they'll click on it. Now, here's the most important part. Your Instagram reel cover, like I said, it's going to be 9:16. So it's going to be this size. But when Instagram uploads it to your feed, it's only going to show that 1x1 square. So you need to make sure that all the important information, whether it be the image or the text, is right there in the middle. I'm going to go show you a really quick example. This is someone I'm connected with on Instagram. Her name is Amy, and she posts reels all the time. Some reels, this is just a still from her reel, but a lot she uses Instagram covers. For example, this. That way, when you're scrolling, you're like, how to make 100,000 a year. Okay, I'm going to watch that, and you'll click on it rather than it just being a still of her video. Highly, highly recommend that. You can create them from scratch, or you can use my template. Moving along, Instagram stories. So of course I had to include something about Instagram twice because it's my favorite platform, specifically because I absolutely love video and there's a ton of video on Instagram. So similar to creating your Reels covers, you can create your Instagram stories, and it's going to be the same size. Again, 9:16, which you do not need to know. All you need to know is to search for a template for Instagram stories, and PosterMyWall is automatically going to give you something properly sized. So you don't need to, all of these different dimensions I'm giving you, just in case you're interested, you do not need to remember any of this. But what you do need to know is that you can customize your stories for anything. And this is super cool because stories traditionally have been used for like a behind the scenes look into a business brand or account, but now they've become a lot more curated. Meaning in the beginning, when Instagram introduced stories, we would, let's say that we're a bar having a margarita happy hour. We would maybe just take a quick story and come from happy hour, margaritas, $5 today, and post it. And it's probably a little shaky. It's not the best, but you put the message out there. That's what stories are for. Now people are using programs like PosterMyWall, or graphic designers probably use more, a whole series of programs to create these. But what I did was I just took a still image of a margarita that I shot at a restaurant during their happy hour, added in some text, so made sure to brand it. I always add my logo or my Instagram handle in case they're not following me, but it shows up on their explore page. They'll automatically know who that belongs to. And then you can animate the text. Drop in today for $5 watermelon margaritas. This is a template, again, that I've saved. You can use this image if you serve margaritas. You can change the image with one of your own. You can change the text, the colors, the fonts. You can even change the way that it's animated, whether you want it to drop in, slide in, explode. It can do so many different things. And then what you're going to do is you're going to save this to your stories, and people are going to be like, wow, that's really professional. Did they do that in the Instagram app? And the answer is no. They'll be very impressed. All right, Facebook events. If you have a business page on Facebook, if you're a business, I really hope you have a business page. It's highly likely that you have hosted an event, whether it be a live event or an event that is like an online sale. So this doesn't necessarily have to be an event that actually takes place live, like the example I've used here. Bubbles and Brunch, Saturday, September 11th. We were going to have Santa Claus at this restaurant in Buckhead, and we were trying to entice people to come make reservations. This could be a Black Friday sale, the release of a new winter menu. Maybe you're going to be hopping on Instagram Live later this afternoon, and rather than being like in the caption of a post, hey, come see me live, you can create an event. That way people can click to join and they'll be reminded. All that to say, when you do create your Facebook event, Facebook is going to prompt you to upload an image to that event page. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen people upload an image that's just something they had in their library, whether it's something they have on their website or their social media. But because of the specific sizing that Facebook uses for events, A really important aspect of the image, for example, this mimosa or whatever this cocktail is, may have been cropped out. And another thing that's really cool is you can add details of your event to the actual graphics itself, rather than it just being a photo of the bar with the mimosa and then they have to continue to read down. When they're scrolling their Facebook feed, they'll see it right there and be like, oh, I'm not doing anything this Saturday. Let me click on that and read more details. So, whoops, let's go back. This is a template that you will receive. You can use this as my photo. You can use the photo. You can change out the photo. You can change it to the name of your event. I would add branding in here. You could put the name of your company. It could be used for anything, whether you're inviting people to church on Sunday. I highly recommend using Facebook events. And again, you don't have to know the dimensions. All you need to search for is under templates and then Facebook events. Moving along to number 4. Okay, Instagram is my favorite because of the photos and the videos, but Pinterest, especially if I had a product-based service, would be my favorite. This is huge. And so in order to really drive this home to you guys, I did some research and found some stats about Pinterest. These come from Sprout Social, which is one of the largest and most successful Instagram management platforms out there. So Pinterest has over 450 million monthly active users. 450 million. Nearly 9 in 10 users are on Pinterest to plan purchases and find inspiration for what could fit well in their homes, offices, or make great gifts for friends and family. So 9 out of 10 people are on Pinterest plan to make purchases. I do not believe that 9 out of 10 people are on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anything else because they're there shopping. They're probably checking up on their friend's new baby or looking for what's in fashion. But when people go to Pinterest, they're looking for things like, how do I decorate my mantle for Christmas this season? In which time they would find garland and candelabras. And when they click on that, boom, you've made a sale. Users are 3 times more likely to click over to a brand's website on Pinterest than any other social media platform. Again, when you're on Pinterest, let's look at Pinterest. And you see something that interests you. Sausage crostinis. Okay, I'm interested in that. When I click that, I'm going to go to Jimmy Dean's website. When I'm on Instagram and I click that, I'm going to go to their Instagram page. And then I'm going to have to go to their link in bio to go to their website. Sometimes it's going to be a link tree that takes me to yet again another page. This gets them to the site immediately and will take them to a specific product should that be for sale online. All right, so when you go to Pinterest, hopefully now I've convinced you that you need to be on Pinterest. So here's what you need to be posting when you do start posting on Pinterest. When you go on Pinterest and you search for anything, you're going to see that most of the images that come up are custom graphics. They're not just a photo taken on your Athens, Greece vacation. And you can make these yourself and elevate your presence on Pinterest. The more professional and enticing your image looks, the more likely the viewer is to click on it, which again, get them directly to your website to spend money. So go back to Pinterest. So as you can see, I just did a random search for Christmas party appetizers, and this is what came up. Artichoke and spinach pinwheel Christmas trees, 60 crowd-pleasing appetizer recipes, mini cheese ball bites, 36 plus best holiday appetizers, Christmas charcuterie boards. All of these graphics look like it came from a big retail company, were put together by a graphic designer. I'm telling you, this was probably a blogger who's a stay-at-home mom who likes to post her holiday photo recipes on her blog. And it looks so good and professional. If I saw this, I'd be like, okay, there's 30 choices there. Let me click on that and pick one. Same goes if you were a travel agent. I'm going to use travel agent since this is a post about Athens, Greece. Let's say I went to Greece and I'm trying to sell European packages. What I would do is I would create a blog post all about what to do in Athens, and I would then brand it with my website of my agency, my blog, my company, whatever it may be, and tell them directly on the image what it is that they're going to get out of that in the least amount of words possible. Then they're going to want to click on this over, let's say, just an image of the city, because they're going to know exactly what they're going to, people attention spans are very short and they want to get to the point. Again, this is a template that I've created that you can use. You, just because you're not a travel agent, a blogger, this can be used for so many things. Once again, let's say you're a hair salon. You can just drag and drop a picture of your salon or a picture of new highlights that you did on someone in the background. Let's say your colors are red and black. You're going to change this blue to red. You're going to change it to your own font, and you're going to say how to maintain a dark brunette color in salt water, whatever it may be. People who are searching for those specific hair care tips or new colors to take to their hairstylist or looking for a salon in their city are going to see that and click on it. And then always, always, always put either your logo, your website, or your Instagram handle. Moving on to number 5, website. Any art that you need on your website can be created here. All you need to do is know the dimensions needed. Your designer can do this for you, or you can use a template. I created this one from scratch. Again, this will be available to you. And this is great for any business. So again, I'll go back to like a church. Let's say that you're a church and you need a really cool professional banner for the top of your website. Maybe you put the name of your church and your logo here. Maybe this is a photo of the front of the church or the congregation. And instead of restaurant, bakery, spice shop, you have church services, events, and donations. And here's what's really cool. Within PosterMyWall, you can actually add links in the program and then embed that directly into your site. So whenever they click on this, they'll go to see what services are available, like Sundays 9 and 10, Wednesdays at 6. They can go here and go to a calendar with a list of your events, and then go here and they can automatically be taken to a site where they can donate. And then that's what it's going to look like on your homepage. And you created that yourself. All right, number 6, YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube. Are you on YouTube, or do you want to be? Then you know that when creating your own channel, you need to upload an image for the banner at the top of the page, as well as thumbnails when you post a new video, which will give you the opportunity to reinforce what the video is about and entice the viewer to watch. Same as all the previous ones we posted. Instead of just posting a still of, let's say I was making this acai bowl, YouTube is automatically going to grab just a still. Maybe it's like my hand pouring the granola in the bowl. No one's going to know what's going on. Is she making cereal? Does she eat granola? Is this about people who are allergic to granola? What you want to do is you want to brand it. You want to put your name on it, and you want to tell them very quickly what it is they're about to watch. And whenever I say creating your own channel, you need to be able to upload a banner as well as a thumbnail. Let's go to YouTube. This is what I mean by banner. It's going to ask you to create a banner and then thumbnails. Again, it's just going to take one for you, and it may not be the most attractive one if you don't upload one yourself. Here's one that I created because the one they uploaded for me was really, really bad. So stop motion tips for beginners. Now, whenever people go on YouTube and they do a search for how to do stop motion photography, easy stop motion photography, how do I learn how to do this? This is going to come up, and they're automatically going to know, oh, I need to click on that one. This one is also about stop motion photography. But if you're scrolling quickly and you see this one and this one, I bet you're going to click on this because it's clear and to the point. This, again, this is a template that you can use. You can change out the image, the text, the font, everything you want, much like Pinterest. Now, this is something that I actually just learned. When it comes to your YouTube channel art, again, that's this. You need, similar to Facebook events banner, you need to make sure that you are uploading something that is the proper size. I suggest you use this template. Now, wherever YouTube shows up is going to determine what it is the viewer sees. For example, if I were to turn on YouTube and watch someone's travel show on my TV, then I'm going to see this entire image right here. If I go to YouTube on my desktop, then I'm only going to see what you see in white right here. So I had to make sure to put this text right here. See how it's very narrow? So you want to make sure that you're aware of that so that no matter who is watching it from what device, they see everything. Templates are your best friend. Use these, edit them to your own branding, and then you never have to think about sizing. All right, number 7, let's talk about logos. First and foremost, if you do not have a logo, you can create a logo here. Very easy. But if you already have a logo, you might want to create a fun one that is specific to a product or event. Let's say that you did hire a graphic designer to create branding and a super fancy logo for your brand, but you want to expand on that and you don't want to have to go hire someone every single time. Maybe you are, let's say that you're Moe's Tacos, and every Tuesday you offer $5 tacos for Taco Tuesday. You can create your own logo like I did here. Again, this is a template. You can delete the pepper, you can add a taco, you can change the font, you can do whatever you want. But it's so fun, the number of things that you can do with this to use for whatever you want. Let's say that you have like chorus practice every Wednesday night. You can create a logo for that. And every time you talk about it on your Instagram stories, you can throw that logo up there. Number 8, blogs. Do you have a blog or do you want a blog? I highly suggest you do that as well. As many times as you can show up online, the better. You can use PosterMyWall to create collages, gift guides, and so much more. I created this. This probably took me all of 10 minutes. And you're probably looking at this and thinking, well, you should use Photoshop to cut all these out and make all of the lines perfect in the purse straps. No. PosterMyWall has one-click background remover. So what I did was I went online and I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that I loved, and I took them into PosterMyWall, used that one click, it removed the background for me, and I put it here. So again, this is a template that you can use. You can change the background, you can add descriptions, and then you can add links within this. Here's an old one I did several years ago, last-minute gift guides. I know that you've seen these pop up all over social media and wonder, how did they do that? That it's way easier than you believe, or that you would think. This is linked to Pinterest, but you can link the individual items direct to your website so that they can purchase them. Whoops. And number 9, promotional ads for social media. So if you are going to purchase an ad for social media, whether it be Facebook or Instagram, that's a whole nother discussion, but you're going to do that in the same place within Facebook Business Manager. It's going to ask you to upload the creative. Now, if I were to just upload these sunglasses, people would probably keep scrolling and be like, sunglasses, whatever, it's not summer, I don't need sunglasses. But I have it super, super clear that this is a Black Friday sale. Black Friday, up to 50% off, only on these days, you can get these glasses. And then this can be resized to use in different places, because Facebook size is going to be different than Instagram size. Again, templates are your best friend, because then you don't even have to know the sizes. Here's another cool feature that I use within PosterMyWall. You can use this to use this email. How am I trying to say this? You can, once you create this design, you can then publish it directly to an email and send it off to your email list. Does that make sense? Instead of creating your graphic and then saving it and then uploading it into a third-party tool like MailChimp, for example, you can use the tool that you created your graphics in and shoot it off to your entire email list, as well as just posting it directly to your social media feeds. So it's really a one-stop shop. You don't have to have a whole bunch of different accounts. You can just do everything there. And my favorite part is you really only have to learn one system. All right, and number 10, I use this all the time for myself and for my clients, but share reviews. I know it seems really, really simple, but again, people, you have to get people's attention with the graphic, and then they'll read the copy. You can't just say, oh, we're a great business, and just hope that they read the copy. And within the copy, maybe you have this raving review. They're not going to read it. I love to put text on the graphic so they see it immediately and they're bought in to your business or your service. This is extremely beneficial. What I do is I'll either pull it from different services like Open Table, if you're a restaurant, or I'll reach out to clients or customers directly and be like, did you have a good experience? Tell me what you think. I'll pull out a sentence or two. I'll just put their first name there. I'll add 5 stars. And then all of a sudden my feed is filled with these positive reviews. I actually posted one earlier this week. Did I put it here somewhere? Here it is. Someone sent me this because I specifically asked her, can you send me a review about if you've had a good experience with me? And here we go. Yes, I, elaborated in the text, but they don't need to see that. Again, people are lazy. They see that and they're like, okay. So I will continue to do that in the future. And again, I do that for all of my clients. Any questions?
We are good. A lot of people did not know that there were some of the tools that you actually had just talked about. So thank you for touching upon that.
Absolutely. And again, all of the templates that I mentioned, as well as this whole deck, will be in the bonus content.
So now that you have mentioned the bonus content, Monica, let's go ahead and share it. Audrey's going to paste the link into the chat, and I've got it pulled up here so you can see. You can download Monica's presentation. We've got all of the templates that she shared today. So you can use all of these for yourself, customize them for your brand. And at the bottom, we have some classes that we think related, how to use our slideshow tool, the class that Monica mentioned. If you do want to get more into Reels and video, which we think you should, we think video is where everybody's going to have to be doing in another year. Check out this class with Monica, shoot amazing social media videos with your phone. And then we've got a couple of other ones, and how to, in case you missed it, we have one on how to publish directly from PosterMyWall to Instagram. Which brings us to today's offer. 30% off on a premium or premium plus subscription to PosterMyWall for new users. Or if you're upgrading from pay-as-you-go to premium or to premium plus, this offer expires on December 24th. So use that promo code Creative30 and get your upgrade now. If you want to play around with our videos or our slideshow tools, again, I would encourage you, you can change your subscription from annual or quarterly to monthly, upgrade for just 1 month using the discount, try it out. And if you don't get enough use out of it, you can go back to, you can change back to your other level, or maybe once a year you upgrade, make a ton of videos, and and use them for the rest of the year. But I encourage everybody to experiment with that. Just a reminder that if you leave any questions in the comments, we will get back to you in the next hour or so. Please share this link with anybody you think will find this useful, and come back anytime. This video will stay here. Next week is going to be our last Learn with PosterMyWall class of the year. We're going to do something a little different. We are going to do a countdown of the top 10 PosterMyWall updates in 2021. So this will give you an opportunity to see if there are any new tools that somehow you didn't hear about that can enhance your marketing or just make your PosterMyWall experience faster and easier, or just make your content more powerful than ever. There'll be some publishing features, some design features. So please join us. That is on Wednesday, December 8th, next Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Audrey, do we have any other questions?
We are good for now. A lot of shout outs, Monica. Great presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again, Monica. We appreciate, Monica, you being here with us again. And thank you to everybody who tuned in to watch. We hope you have a great day, and we will see everybody on our next Learn with Poster My Wall.